record.
Oh, it's not recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey class, welcome to World History. And so today we're going to be covering the French Revolution. So just sort of like our background, you're doing bell work within the first 5 minutes of class. So your bell work today is 2 questions. Would you ever be willing to rebel against the US government? And what would the government have to do that would make you want to rebel against it? So for the sake of time, I'll give you about 2 minutes to think about it. You can write it down if you want. Okay, Nate, would you ever be willing to rebel against the government?
I don't know, maybe. I think I would if I had, if there was other people with me. As myself or a small group of people, no. But if there's other people on the same page as me, then no.
Okay. So, Mele, what would make you want to rebel against the government?
U.S. government? I think it's go along with what Nathan said. I think if it's something that it will take away the freedom or the benefit of the whole, the people as a whole in the country, I will rebel it, especially when it comes to the political issues.
What about you, Brian? What would make you want to rebel against the government?
I said yes, if it infringed on my natural rights given to me by God.
Okay. So, we have our reasons as to why we would want to rebel. And I'm opposing you guys wouldn't just speculating that you guys wouldn't take too much effort to want to rebel, right? So today's outcome is students will be able to compare the French and American revolutions, and in the end you'll be able to write a paragraph about it, explaining the differences and similarities between the French and American revolutions. So what I have here, you guys might be familiar with, but these are lyrics to 2 songs from the production of Les Miserables. So, just sort of look over it while we discuss them. So the first song that I have the lyrics for is Look Down. So, Brian, would you be able to read the...
Look down, look down, look down, don't look them in the eye, look down, you're here until you die. Now prisoners 24,601, your time is up and your parole begun. You know what that means? Yes, it means I'm free. No, follow to the letter, your itinerary, this badge of shame, you will show until you die. It's warned, you're a dangerous man. I stole a loaf of bread, my sister's child was close to death, and I was starving. And you will starve again unless you learn the meaning of the law. I know the meaning of those 19 years, a slave of the law. 5 years for what you did, the rest became you tried to run. Yes, 24,601. My name is Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean.
Jean Valjean.
Okay, and I am
Javert.
Javert. Do not forget my name, do not forget me. 24601. Look down, and always be a slave. Look down, you're standing in the grave.
Okay, so Mele, from these lyrics, what do you think is happening for Jean Valjean?
I think it's
Nate, what do you think?
To Jean Valjean, giving a lot of time for stealing a loaf of bread, but I think he's, I guess, obviously being treated unfair. I mean, yes, he stole a loaf of bread, but like, the punishment he's getting for it is like a little extreme. It's like,
And Brian, how do you think this relates with the American Revolution?
It relates with the American Revolution because the people of the United States thought that they would be taken advantage of by the British Empire, and they rebelled because of what they felt was unjust treatment.
Okay. So basically, through this, you can see what type of oppression the French people were being put through. And that's sort of like what the Americans were being put through while they were a colony of the United Kingdom. Because, I mean, if you guys remember from our past lessons, there was the tea tax that was imposed, and so people had the Boston Tea Party and threw all the tea in because of rebellion towards the outrageous prices and the taxes applied. And the people just got furious because they were being taxed without representation. Do you guys remember that? Vaguely?
yeah.
Okay, so just listen to a bit of this song and see if you catch anything else. Just listen to the sounds of her voice. So just from that little snip, what else can you tell about the people?
Listen to the voices. They sound very upset, very not happy. They feel, what's the word? I don't want to use it normally. Oppressed, is that correct?
Oppressed. What you thinking about, Brian?
I was thinking about how strong their voices sound, how determined they sound. You know, when they're singing the song, they're singing it with meaning.
So you can kind of hear that they're just
doing the music.
Yeah, they're just not enjoying their situation. And so, so basically the French Revolution was the French coming together and basically saying that they're fed up with their form of government. It's the people pretty much, I guess in a way you could say, they're following after the Americans, finally saying enough is enough, let's end this. And so they said, screw this. And that was the end of the monarchy. You guys probably remember from past lessons, during the revolution is when they started beheading people. And the guillotine was very well used. It was also used to behead King Louis and Queen Marie Antoinette. So, what do you think were different between the French and the American revolutions?
I think the difference with the American Revolution was with another group of people. It was with the British, right? Against the French Revolution, it was like within themselves. French against French, if that's correct.
Yeah. It was, for the French Revolution, it was all within France. There was no outside source. That's what's with the American Revolution. Because the American Revolution, it was the 13 colonies on their own, and they had the King of England basically saying, whatever I say goes here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Are we still on the same page? Okay, so the second lyrics that I have on the next page is for the song Do You Hear the People Sing? And for this one, I'll go ahead and read it. Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. So just from that small little verse, what can you tell from the words?
Change. That's what I see. It's like saying like not be slaves again. Like there's a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Like we're not gonna be slaves tomorrow. We're gonna be someone else. We're gonna be free tomorrow.
So it's like, would you say it's like a rallying song?
Yeah.
It's the song that's trying to, or the words are trying to gather everyone together still.
Build up people like come on and join us type of thing.
Brian, do you have anything to add?
Just what buddy saying it was just a declaration. That's what I got out of it.
So to not give you guys my horrible singing voice,
Echoes of beating on the drums. There is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Will we strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
okay, just turn it off. Just listen. So you can hear the inflection of their voices with this. It starts off sort of slow, like they're hesitant almost, and then it starts building up. And if you follow the lyrics, it's, you know, a rally song. So, do you see what people are capable of when they fight for something they want? Can we think of other times throughout history that people rallied together for something?
Martin Luther King.
Okay.
What else is there? Not just that, but I guess when we wanted to hold troops or the Vietnam War and all of that stuff. I think that counts, kind of sort of.
Brian, can you think of anything?
Not too long people were rallying because of the 99%, the 1% of protesting why so much of the wealth is built up among just a few Americans, and a lot of Americans felt left behind during the Great Recession.
Okay, so after the quick overview that we've had of the French Revolution and our knowledge of the American Revolution, would you guys still want to rebel?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I don't know. I guess I'm comfortable to the point where I don't know what I would rebel for until I find like, oh, that's not right. Until I feel that way. But I can understand it. Like I definitely would if I had a reason.
Only if I had a reason.
So that reason would have to be able to.
Someone infringing on my rights to exist.
Okay. So it's basically like the same reasons that people first started the revolutions with. Okay, so you're in agreement with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the part where you would write your one paragraph, but for time's sake, just discuss with each other and then we'll share. Just share with the, basically partner share of what you understand about the French Revolution.
But I understand that it was kind of unjust to the lower class people because they were being given the same rights, treatment as the other French people. That's what I understand.
And, you know, the French Revolution was a people coming together to overthrow their government that was, you know, that was the ruling government. The American Revolution was different in that it sought to throw off what they considered to be a foreign government that was sitting on them to impose their own government within the confines of their nation.
Okay, so what would you guys say is the main, like, what would you find as a difference between the French and American revolutions?
The French Revolution was there to overthrow a monarch that was a part that was ruling them from their capital city. America sought to over a monarch that was ruling over them from 3,000 miles away and install their own government, you know, within the confines of the new nation.
Okay, so that's pretty much all for this class. Next time we'll be covering the building of a nation after the American Revolution. So, see you next time, boss.
How much that?